It's Lent. You're supposed to be solemn and quiet and unhappy. No?
That's not true at all.
No, it isn't true at all. Because you know what Lent's for? Oh, we got more. Awesome.
Are we talking lens that you find in your pants pocket?
No, not lint. It's not. That was a good one, too. Hang on a second. Man.
But you already have one.
I know, I didn't. See, not everyone heard what you said, which was brilliant. We were talking about Lent, and he asked if that's what's in your pants pocket. That's lint, actually. Also, not to be confused with the delicious chocolates called Lindt. But no, Lent is, and it's not borrowing. Lent is the time between now and Easter. And it's called Lent. Lent actually means, it's kind of like lengthening of days, spring. Spring's coming. It's reminding us that spring is coming, so we should all be sad and solemn and unhappy.
Why?
That is a very good question. Why? I'm just wondering if anybody has an answer. Anybody? No, we don't. Because, see, for a long time, in the church, we've had Lent for a long time. And Lent is based on this story about Jesus being out in the desert by himself, and then the devil comes along and tries to tempt him to do stuff, like get him to do stuff he shouldn't. And, of course, it's Jesus, so he shuts him down, right? Yeah. Right? But so for the longest time, we thought because that's the story that Lent is based on, that Lent should be a dark, cold, sad time, right? Because, out in the desert. You what?
I still hate the idea.
Me too, as it happens. You're absolutely, yes. Why? Because, see, the point of the story is really about Jesus going out into the desert to be by himself. He just wants some alone time.
And then somebody comes.
So that he can figure out what he's doing. And then
Somebody comes.
yes, comes along and tries to distract him from what he's trying to do. And see, what I think he's trying to do out in the desert, in the wilderness, is that he's trying to figure out, are you pointing at the picture on the screen?
Yeah.
Yes, you are absolutely right. See, I think what Jesus is trying to do out in the desert, in the wilderness, is he's trying to find himself, right? He's trying to figure out what he's supposed to be doing. So he's probably sitting out there,
He's supposed to help people.
He's supposed to help people? How's he going to do that? God gave him to the world?
And he's meant to do something there, but he doesn't know what it is, so he has to figure out what it is.
We're totally skipping the sermon now, so I hope you caught that. Okay, so we're not having the sermon today. Thank you. She's absolutely right. And see, I think that's what that whole time is about. I think that's what Jesus is doing out in the wilderness. He's sitting there meditating. Do you guys meditate?
Sometimes my mom does.
Yeah? Let me phrase that differently. Do you guys ever take a moment to sit quietly by yourself and ponder the meaning of life, the universe, and everything?
No. I tried to.
Okay, because by the way, the answer is 42. You're only going to get that if you're familiar with Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm sorry. Okay, how about, do you ever sit by yourself and just kind of wonder what you're supposed to do today?
Yeah, kind of.
Sometimes? See, I think that's what Jesus was doing. I think Jesus was going out there into the wilderness, and he was thinking, okay, I know I'm supposed to do something. How am I going to do it?
So he knows what he's supposed to do, but how is he going to do it?
Exactly. Exactly. Say that again.
So he knows what he has to do, but he doesn't know how to do it?
Right. So the thing is, something has to happen. He just needs to figure out how to do it, right? It's the doing it part that takes some figuring out. So here's a thing. We're going to try something. We're going to be like Jesus for a minute. We're going to try something, and that's very cute. He can join us, or she, it, whatever. It can join us. Okay, here's what we're going to do. First of all right, sit comfortably. Everybody sit. Are you comfortable? There you are.
I'm comfortable because I'm sitting on the edge of the stairs.
You're not comfortable on the edge of the stairs?
I'm on the stair and I'm
Okay, can you be as comfortable as you can? Where you are? Okay. Everybody too? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Okay, you ready? Here's what we're going to do. Take a really deep breath in. Go. And now out. Okay, so first of all, when you take your deep breath in, make sure you're breathing, like try and fill everything up with air, okay? And go really slow, go. And now let it out really slow.
And not like that.
Now do another one of those. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now here's the really hard part because you have to be patient enough to do 3 of them. Do one more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now, ask yourself this question. What am I going to be today? Am I going to be happy? Am I going to be kind? Creative? Thoughtful? What do you want to be like today? Okay, so let me say that differently. What do you want to be like today that's going to be positive and good? Okay, so please don't go, I'm going to be grumpy today. And besides which, that's my job.
I already did that.
I already got that one.
What?
See, I think that's what Jesus was doing. I think he was kind of going, how am I going to do this? I know I'm supposed to be good. How am I going to do it? Am I going to fall down the stairs?
No, like Wesley did. Or just,
That's why we started with, are you sitting comfortably?
oh, I'm not sitting comfortably.
That was also a pop culture reference for anyone who watches British television back in the 70s and 80s. Are you sitting comfortably? Anybody? Blue Peter? Nobody? Okay. I'm older than I thought, apparently. All right, so tomorrow morning when you get up, take 3 breaths just like that. Deep breaths in, deep breath out, and then go, today I will be
Happy, kind.
whichever one you want to be, or whatever you think you need to be for that day. And then through the day, keep reminding yourself.
Need to be happy.
When you start to feel impatient, take a moment, take 3 deep breaths, and remind yourself what you're being today. When you start to get annoyed at somebody, stop, take 3 deep breaths, and remind yourself what you're being today. When you feel like you're just like full of ants and spiders and you need to move around a lot, just take a moment. Okay. Are you ready? 3 deep breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Do one more. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's tough, isn't it, to do 3?
I want to be creative.
You want to be creative today? You want to be creative? What do you want to be?
I want to be crazy.
You want to be crazy in a positive and affirming way, right? Yes.
I think I'm going to be crazy too.
You're going to be crazy too, but in a positive and affirming way? Yes, yes. He meant to say yes. Thank you, guys. We're going to sing a little song. We got a little song. This is a cool song. It's got a word in it that you might not know.
What's it called?
And it's called God Prepare Me to Be a Sanctuary. A sanctuary is a place like the church that's sacred and holy, except in the song, it's you.
This is the sanctuary. I'm a
Yes, it
sanctuary
is.
of blood and veins.
You are holy and sacred, just you, okay? So it goes like this. It goes like this. God prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Let's sing it again. Everybody together. Everybody together. Here we go. God prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Can I get an amen up in here?